you're just like a rock star. My girl.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocket League Trading Prices. Today, we're going to be telling you about a new item that has been becoming quite popular recently and could have a big impact on the trading market. But first, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video. It doesn't take long and you can always unsubscribe later. Thank you. Just quickly, before we get started, we would like to thank the sponsor of the video, AOA. Do you ever find you don't have enough credits to buy all your favourite Rocket League items? And you don't like how most items from the shop are insanely overpriced and untradeable? Well, with AOA you can buy credits and almost any item for reasonable prices, which will be quickly and securely delivered to your account. The link to AOA's website is in the description of this video, and make sure to use our discount code RLTrading at checkout to get 6% off your order. This item is the painted Hellfires, and so far we have seen them do nothing but decrease in price. However, over the past week or so, we have seen this drop in price slow down and they have started to level out, which does give me some hope for the popularity of this item. The standard Hellfire is now the cheapest it has ever been and is now classed as a cheap black market, although Hellfire has always been sought for since it's quite an intimidating and original goal explosion, so it's no surprise that the painted variants are worth a decent amount. On the other hand, if we see credit demand keep getting worse and trading become less popular, the painted Hellfires are unlikely to rise. Also, they are still a new item, meaning every day more and more of them will be brought into the game, so they will get more and more common, and as that happens, the market will figure out how much they should cost. If you do get lucky enough to be given one from a game, which isn't actually that rare, since I got a crimson one, you should look into selling it because if it drops in the coming weeks, then it means you've made the most of it and got the maximum amount of credits possible. And if you see some colours start rising on some platforms, you can easily buy it back again. You could actually be doing that with quite a lot of items at the moment. For example, some RLCS items that are likely to stay in drops next season, like the standard RLCS decals. Since these are unlikely to be taken out of drops, they might not have much time to rise in price, so you could look into selling it and it'll take no time at all to buy it again if it does start increasing, as long as you get there early, so you will have to check the prices fairly often. Say you have quite a decent inventory, you have plenty of RLCS investments, a lot of credits, or just quite a rich inventory all around. I would just recommend keeping all RLCS items, since for you, it's worth the risk, because the chances are that you will have quite a lot of items that will be discontinued, which will make up for any credits lost from any items that aren't discontinued. However, for example, if you have some black emeralds and that takes up like 80% of your inventory, in my opinion, you should look into selling them, but don't settle for a rubbish price because you can take your time and make the most out of the item you own. You can then use the credits you get to trade up and get yourself even more credits. And if you hear news that emeralds are getting discontinued, you can buy back your emeralds when you know they will make you profit. Hopefully that makes sense, but if it doesn't, feel free to leave a comment and I will reply. Back to Hellfires now though. On Xbox, the white variant is worth at least 1000 credits more than any other colour, but on PC and PlayStation, all the colours are quite a similar price, and there isn't a massive range between the most and least expensive colour. This is probably because they're all still decently rare, so the prices will change and become more distinctive for each colour, but for now they are all pretty similar, on PC and PlayStation anyway. As for Switch, they're all just a lot more expensive. This is due to there being less players on Switch, like we proved in a recent poll, meaning less Hellfires are being brought into the game. It would be great for trading if we can see the prices of Hellfires stay decently high, since it will be another nice item that can be used for flipping, and it will bring a whole new aspect into trading. But I guess we will see which way their prices go as we get further into July, and we will keep you updated on them. Thank you for watching. If you found the video helpful, please consider subscribing.